Welcome! Today, we're diving into the world of TSA PreCheck, a program designed to make your airport security experience faster and more convenient. If you've ever found yourself stuck in a long security line, you've probably wondered if there's a better way. TSA PreCheck promises shorter lines, less hassle, and a smoother journey through the airport. But what exactly is it? And is it really worth your time and money? Let's break down how it works, who it's for, and whether it's the right choice for your travel needs. TSA PreCheck is a government-run program that allows pre-approved travelers to move through airport security more quickly. Instead of waiting in the standard security line, PreCheck members use a dedicated lane where they don't have to remove shoes, belts, or light jackets. Laptops and liquids can stay in your bag, making the process much more efficient. The program is available at over 200 airports and with dozens of airlines, making it accessible to most frequent flyers in the United States. Once you're approved for TSA PreCheck, your boarding pass will display a PreCheck indicator. At participating airports, you'll head to the designated PreCheck lane. The process is streamlined. You show your ID and boarding pass, then proceed through security without removing shoes, belts, or light jackets. Electronics and small liquids stay in your carry-on. The goal is to minimize delays and make the experience less stressful, especially during busy travel times. TSA PreCheck is open to U.S. citizens, U.S. nationals, and lawful permanent residents. Applicants must undergo a background check and fingerprinting as part of the enrollment process. Certain criminal offenses may disqualify you, but most travelers with a clean record will be approved. Children 12 and under can join a parent or guardian in the PreCheck lane without their own membership, making it family-friendly. To enroll in TSA PreCheck, you start by filling out an online application. Next, you schedule an in-person appointment at an enrollment center where you'll provide identification, get fingerprinted, and answer a few questions. The process is straightforward and usually takes less than 10 minutes in person. After approval, you'll receive a known traveler number, which you can add to your airline profiles to access PreCheck benefits. TSA PreCheck costs $78 for a 5-year membership, which breaks down to just over $15 per year. Some credit cards and loyalty programs will even reimburse this fee, making it more affordable for frequent travelers. When considering the cost, think about how often you fly and how much you value saving time and reducing stress at the airport. TSA PreCheck is available at more than 200 airports across the United States and works with over 85 airlines. This wide coverage means that most major airports and airlines participate, so you'll likely benefit from PreCheck on most of your domestic trips. However, it's always a good idea to check if your home airport and preferred airlines are included before enrolling. The main benefit of TSA PreCheck is speed. Members typically wait less than 5 minutes in security lines. You also enjoy a less invasive screening process, no need to remove shoes, belts, or light jackets, and you can keep electronics and small liquids in your bag. This makes the entire airport experience smoother, especially during peak travel times. One of the biggest draws of TSA PreCheck is the time you save. According to the TSA, 99% of PreCheck passengers wait less than 10 minutes at security. This can be a game changer, especially if you're running late or traveling during busy holidays. The ability to breeze through security gives you more time to relax, grab a coffee, or get some work done before your flight. Traveling with kids can be stressful, but TSA PreCheck helps make it easier. Children 12 and under can join a parent or guardian in the PreCheck lane, so the whole family benefits from a faster, less stressful security process. This is especially helpful for parents juggling strollers, bags, and energetic little ones. If you travel for work, TSA PreCheck can be a huge time saver. Business travelers often fly during peak hours, when security lines are longest. With PreCheck, you can get through security quickly and focus on what matters, whether that's preparing for a meeting or catching up on emails before your flight. Even if you only fly a few times a year, TSA PreCheck can still be valuable. Leisure travelers often fly during busy periods like holidays or school breaks. When lines are longest, the convenience of a faster, less stressful security process can make your vacation start off on the right foot. Let's compare TSA PreCheck to the standard security process. In regular lines, you'll need to remove your shoes, belt, and light jacket, and take out your laptop and liquids. Lines can be long, especially during busy times. With PreCheck, you skip these steps and move through a dedicated lane, saving both time and hassle. While TSA PreCheck offers many benefits, there are a few things to keep in mind. Not every airport or airline participates, so you may not always have access to PreCheck lanes. Occasionally, you might be randomly selected for standard screening, even if you're a member. It's also important to keep your known traveler number updated with your airline profiles. TSA PreCheck membership lasts for 5 years. When it's time to renew, you can do so online or in person. The renewal process is usually quick and straightforward, and you'll need to pay the renewal fee. Keeping your membership active ensures you continue to enjoy the benefits of faster, easier airport security. You might have heard of Global Entry, another trusted traveler program. While TSA PreCheck speeds up domestic security, Global Entry is designed for international travelers, offering expedited U.S. customs screening. Global Entry includes TSA PreCheck benefits, so if you travel abroad frequently, it might be the better choice. Clear is another program that helps you get through airport security faster, but it works differently. Clear uses biometric data to verify your identity, letting you skip the ID check. However, you'll still need TSA PreCheck or standard screening for the rest of the process. Some travelers use both for maximum speed. Some travelers worry about privacy when enrolling in TSA PreCheck. The application process involves a background check and fingerprinting, and your information is stored securely by the government. For most people, the convenience outweighs the privacy concerns, but it's important to be aware of what you're agreeing to. TSA PreCheck is best for travelers who fly several times a year, especially from busy airports. If you value your time and want a less stressful airport experience, it's a smart investment. Families, business travelers, and anyone who dislikes long lines will find it especially useful. If you rarely fly or mostly use small regional airports where security lines are short, TSA PreCheck may not be worth the cost. Occasional travelers who don't mind waiting or who travel during off-peak times might not see as much value. Consider your travel habits before enrolling. Once you're approved, you'll receive a Known Traveler Number, KTN. Add this number to your airline profiles and reservations to ensure you get the PreCheck indicator on your boarding pass. If you forget, you may not be able to use the PreCheck lane for that trip, so it's important to keep your information up to date. Sometimes, even approved members don't get the PreCheck indicator on their boarding pass. This can happen if your KTN isn't linked to your reservation, or if you're randomly selected for standard screening. Double-check your airline profile and reservation details to avoid surprises at the airport. To apply for TSA PreCheck, you'll need proof of identity and citizenship, such as a passport or driver's license and birth certificate. At your in-person appointment, bring these documents along with your application confirmation. Having the right paperwork ensures your application goes smoothly. After your in-person appointment, most applicants are approved within a few days to a few weeks. You'll receive your Known Traveler Number by mail or email. Once you have it, you can start using TSA PreCheck benefits right away on your next flight. If your application is denied, you'll receive a letter explaining the reason. Common reasons include incomplete paperwork or issues found during the background check. You can appeal the decision or reapply if your circumstances change. Most travelers with a clean record are approved without issues. While TSA PreCheck is mainly for domestic flights, some international travelers benefit too. If you're flying back into the US and connecting to a domestic flight, you can use PreCheck for the domestic leg. For full international benefits, consider Global Entry, which includes PreCheck. Currently, TSA PreCheck is only available to US citizens, US nationals, and lawful permanent residents. Some international travelers may be eligible for Global Entry, which includes PreCheck, but eligibility varies by country. Always check the latest requirements before applying. TSA PreCheck uses a thorough background check and fingerprinting to vet applicants. The program is designed to maintain high security standards while making the process more efficient for trusted travelers. Security officers still monitor PreCheck lanes, and random checks ensure ongoing safety. If you legally change your name, you'll need to update your TSA PreCheck profile. Contact the enrollment provider and provide legal documentation of the change. Keeping your information current ensures you continue to receive PreCheck benefits without interruption. TSA PreCheck membership is non-transferable. Each traveler must apply and be approved individually. Children 12 and under can use the lane with a parent or guardian, but everyone else needs their own membership to access PreCheck benefits. If you move to a new address, update your TSA PreCheck profile online. This ensures you receive important notifications and renewal reminders. Keeping your contact information current is key to maintaining uninterrupted access to PreCheck benefits. When you arrive at the airport, look for signs directing you to the TSA PreCheck lane. Show your boarding pass and ID to the officer. If your boarding pass has the PreCheck indicator, you'll be allowed to use the expedited lane. Enjoy the faster, easier security process and get to your gate with less hassle. If you forget to add your Known Traveler Number to your reservation, you may not get the PreCheck indicator on your boarding pass. Some airlines allow you to add it at check-in, but it's best to update your profile in advance. Always double-check before you travel to avoid missing out on PreCheck benefits. TSA PreCheck is primarily for domestic U.S. flights, but some international airlines that operate within the U.S. participate in the program. For expedited customs screening when returning from abroad, consider Global Entry, which includes PreCheck benefits. TSA PreCheck doesn't issue a physical card for most members. Your known traveler number is all you need. If you lose your KTN, you can retrieve it online through the TSA website or by contacting customer service. Keep your number handy for all your travel bookings. TSA PreCheck is available on most domestic flights with participating airlines. However, not every airline or airport offers PreCheck, so check before you travel. If your airline or airport doesn't participate, you'll need to use the standard security line for that trip. TSA PreCheck can be especially helpful for travelers with disabilities or medical conditions. The streamlined process means less standing in line and fewer physical requirements, making it easier for those who need extra assistance. Notify TSA officers if you need additional help during screening. To make the most of TSA PreCheck, always double-check your reservation to ensure your known traveler number is included. Arrive at the airport with enough time, as lines can still be long during peak periods. Keep your ID and boarding pass handy, and follow all instructions from TSA officers for a seamless experience. If you're traveling with friends or family who don't have TSA PreCheck, they'll need to use the standard security line. Only children 12 and under can join a parent or guardian in the PreCheck lane. Encourage frequent travel companions to apply so everyone can enjoy the benefits together. You can check your TSA PreCheck status and known traveler number online through the TSA website. Airlines also display the PreCheck indicator on your boarding pass if your KTN is linked to your reservation. If you're unsure, contact your airline or the TSA for assistance. If you have questions about TSA PreCheck, visit the official TSA website or contact customer service. Enrollment centers can also provide information and assistance. Staying informed helps you get the most out of your membership and ensures a smooth travel experience. TSA PreCheck is a valuable program for many travelers, offering faster, less stressful airport security. For frequent flyers, families, and business travelers, the time savings and convenience are well worth the cost. If you value your time and want to make travel easier, TSA PreCheck is a smart investment. Let's recap. TSA PreCheck offers expedited security screening for approved travelers at over 200 airports. The application process is straightforward, and the benefits include shorter lines, less hassle, and a smoother travel experience. While it's not for everyone, it's a great option for those who fly regularly or want to reduce stress at the airport. Ultimately, whether TSA PreCheck is worth it depends on your travel habits and priorities. For many, the convenience and time savings make it a no-brainer. For others, especially those who rarely fly, it may not be necessary. Consider your needs, do your research, and decide if TSA PreCheck is the right fit for your next journey. Thanks for joining us as we explored TSA PreCheck and whether it's worth it. We hope this guide has helped you understand the program and make an informed decision for your future travels. Safe journeys and happy flying.